It was an ordinary day with Patrick Star getting him into trouble. But then Toadette came, and it was all normal then. But then both Patrick and Toadette were arguing. Then Patrick yelled at Toadette so hard that she got very sad, and Patrick said, "I'm sorry," and flipped her off. Toadette soon got angry, so Patrick ground her. And that, my little pretties, was Patrick versus Toadette. Chapter 1. A Patrick and Toadette, I guess you could, a Patrick Star, I guess you could say funny pasta, creepy pasta. I'm not really sure what to call this, to be completely honest. So, yeah, this is chapter 1 by Carson Neeley. Carson Neeley, thank you so much for the story. This was highly appreciated. I really do appreciate you writing this story for me. So, my final thoughts on the story. I got some good things to say about it, and I've got some negatives to say about it. So for one thing, I'm gonna say and be honest that this whole the whole concept itself was actually something. Like Patrick getting himself into trouble, and then Toadette comes in the picture, and then Patrick and Toadette were arguing, then Patrick ends up grounding her. Like, oh wow. Like, I could definitely say this one was, it's most likely a troll pasta, most likely. And this is the first chapter by Carson Neeley, so yeah, this is the first chapter, so I'm not really, too surprised on that note. So yeah, that's definitely something I'm gonna say right now. That's definitely something. So, I could definitely say that this story so far looks pretty interesting. But I would like to suggest, a few things that could be a bit better with the story. For one, the story is good. Don't get me wrong. It's actually a pretty good story and stuff. But there is a few problems with it. So, for one thing, it's short. And, I could definitely say I'm not that crazy when it comes to short stories. And, I don't mind short stories because, I've read short stories before. I don't mind it, and it's okay to make short stories, but once in a while, you gotta try to, be in the middle, or even make longer stories. Like, this chapter was good, but it does need a little bit more explanation, and it needs to be more expand, so to speak. Like, this one was a pretty short chapter, no doubt. This was actually a short chapter, so I could definitely say that the story does need a little bit of improvement, and well, just with the length of it, like a little bit longer would probably be okay for what this is. Like, I know the story, is, well, it's most likely a troll pasta by the looks of it. So I'm just gonna say, like, the grammar was all right. It's not bad, but it does need a little bit of improvement with the grammar. But it's it was readable. I could definitely say that now. And this was actually a troll pasta that does need a little bit of work. And I'm gonna definitely sit there and say this. Now, this story so far, the first chapter was pretty short, so I'm not even sure how many chapters there's gonna be, but I could definitely say that this one does need a little bit of an improvement, so to speak. Like, it's just a short chapter, and I'm just saying that because, it's just the way it is. And that's definitely something I'm gonna definitely say right now. It's just a short story. I'm not trying to say that I can't do short stories. Like, I don't mind people sitting there and, doing short stories. Like, people could do whatever they want when it comes to short stories, but it can be a pain for people to read at times. And sometimes you just gotta make longer stories, like expand more, and sometimes you gotta be in the middle. That's just something right here. I'm just being completely and utterly honest. So I'm definitely saying that right now, that this one was actually, it was good. Don't get me wrong. But I would suggest maybe something a little bit different. Maybe perhaps something could be, possible. Like, I know this story was actually good. Like, that's a good startup, but it's just a little short. And that's just the main issue, is that it's just a short story. I don't even know why, but for some reason, this is just a short story. And it's just an issue that I don't know why, but I'm having an issue with. So, this is kind of one of the reasons why I just kind of have to, say some negatives about this. So, what could be done to make it a little better is maybe make the story a little bit longer. Like, maybe at least have it 5-6 minutes long, maybe. Maybe that way I will be able to sit there and, that gives some people to enjoy. I know this is a short story, and it's not meant to take it seriously, so I'm definitely gonna kind of let that slide. But to the author, I really hope the author, improves on his writing on this. Like, when he makes a second chapter, I hope he takes this with a grain of salt and use that to strive to become better. I'm not saying it's terrible. No, 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 no. I'm not that terrible. It's not terrible. I'm definitely gonna say that. It's a pretty good pasta for what it was. Like, good troll pasta, but it does need a little bit of improvement. And that, I'm just gonna say, it just needs a little bit of improvement. Not trying to sound rude or anything like that. It's just what I think. So, I'm just gonna, keep the review as short as I can because, this story was short. And I'm definitely have to say, it's not bad. It's not a bad startup. I'm not gonna lie. But it does need some improvement. And that's something I'm gonna say. It just needs some improvement. So, just a little bit of improvement, make it the length-wise. That's the issue I could definitely say with the story is the length of it. But other than that, the grammar was all right for what it was. The sentence structure was decent. I'm definitely saying that now. But the story does need to be fixed up a bit. But other than that, the story was actually pretty decent for what it was. I have a feeling this is more of a troll pasta, so I'm definitely gonna say that. So, yeah. I'm gonna say right now, and like I always continue to say, this is simply my own personal opinion, and if you happen to disagree with me, that's fine too. We're all entitled to our own opinions regards to these creepypastas or troll pastas, whatever you guys prefer to call it, and this is simply my own personal thoughts. My final rating of this story, I'm going to give this one a 7 out of 10. It had a decent startup and it was pretty well made, decently made and stuff. But the issue I could definitely say was that it's the length of the story because the story is pretty short. That's the length of it. And that's one of the reasons why I actually really wasn't crazy on this story. So, with that being the case right here, right then, yeah, that's actually one of the reasons why I wasn't really that crazy on this story. I'm just being completely and utterly honest, but, it just is what it is, so I'm not gonna lie right then and there. It's just, I'm just sitting there just to try to get, just to get a through of you guys, if you guys are, curious to want to know. Okay. Anyways, what did you guys think about this, creepypasta or troll pasta? Did you guys enjoy it? Did you guys not? Also, what we have done personally to help make this story a lot better. Leave me know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. I'm the Queen of Lions. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. And if you happen to be brand new here on this channel, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe because I make brand new videos every single day. Don't forget to ring the notification bell to when I upload so then you guys will not miss an upload. And as always, please roll the outro because I'm out of here. And I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Peace out, everyone. And as always, I'll be catching you all in the next video. And like always, roll the outro because I'm out.